So connections, you build up MEPs,
Yep.
and then you start to achieve, with 1,300 MEPs each month, you start to achieve different status levels.
Yes, good point. So the first month you achieve 1,300, you earn an iron badge. Then if you join 3 months together consecutively, so don't break it, 3 months in a row of 1,300 MEPs, that would be bronze. 6 months is silver, 12 is gold, so on and so forth, all the way up to a Hall of Fame, which is 48 months. Now, if you miss a month, then you regress. So let's say that you're at 11 months. You're a silver because you achieved that back at 6 months, and you've now added 5 months to the silver. But something happens and you don't hit the number. You fall back to silver, and you have to start again from silver and say +1, +2, +3, and get up to gold. Once you get up there to gold, you've got it, and you move forward from there. Now, if you miss 2 months in a row, so let's go back to that scenario where you're at 11 months, you're almost at gold. You miss a month, you fall back to silver. You miss another month, then you fall back to
all the way back.
to bronze at that point.
Oh, to bronze, to the next level down.
Correct.
To the next level down. So one of our team members, Katie High, she had her stat. She was at the 11th month,
right?
And she like half the people in the valley got the flu.
Yep.
And she couldn't work out very much.
Right.
And then she finally, as she was feeling better, she said, "Oh my God, I've got this much time to get my 1,300 MEPs in because I don't want to lose the status." The point about that is that's oftentimes the kind of motivation that we all need, right? And the kind of accountability that we all need. And, I'm just a huge fan.
Yeah, thank you, Blair. And I think that some of us are intrinsically motivated, and we enjoy the process of exercise. And if MyZone went away, we would still exercise. But most of us, in reality, are not intrinsically motivated. Sometimes exercise is a bit like medicine, or it's a chore of some sort. Right. And that's where extrinsic motivation comes in. And that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to supplement the experience to provide the reward so that when you naturally ebb and flow, you yo-yo throughout the year with your exercise, that's okay, but as you come down on the yo-yo, to be aware of it, to acknowledge it, and to know that you've got to get back up, that's the job that we're doing.
And there's no place to hide with it, because you're either earning the MEPs or you're not earning the MEPs.
Yeah.
And I think if you leverage some extrinsic motivation, if you don't have the intrinsic motivation, you'll leverage some extrinsic motivation to get enough repetition in, enough days, weeks, months in a row, then pretty soon, as part of a habit, you can be very intrinsically motivated.
Yeah.
And that helps if you can have a balance of both of those, then you're much more likely to keep it as a lifestyle.
Yeah, that's right. And what we find with the intrinsically motivated people is that, yes, they get the belt and they enjoyed exercise anyway, but it validates what they're doing, and it just feels good to have more sugar sprinkled on top. It's just like, I'm not only getting the reward of endorphins and a six-pack, but I'm also getting the reward of other people knowing that I'm putting the work in. And it's just supplemental. It can't hurt.
The other thing about people that exercise all the time in MyZone and making connections, so those of you that have an exercise habit and that you are arguably a role model for others, and some of the companies we work with, there are people in those companies, they already exercise a lot, and we're trying to get the other people in their companies that are exercise disengaged to be engaged in exercise. I would challenge you that your role is to be a mentor on MyZone. Your role is to get as many connections as you can, and when you see those other people that that are trying to build a habit, to acknowledge their workout and give them a comment. And people go a lot further by saying, you're working out consistently and you're working out hard. It's nice to tell somebody they lost 20 pounds. It's very powerful to say to somebody, you know what, I'm impressed. You come in here and you do the hard work every day. That's a much more powerful compliment. And I think that's a good role for people that exercise all the time, is that mentorship role. And you can do that in the MyZone app.
Yes, absolutely. And it really speaks to the growth mindset as well, that everyone can control their outcome if they just believe that the effort that they put in and the process is more important than the outcome. Yes, you need to have a goal. Yes, you need to achieve an outcome, but it's not natural talent. You can control it, and if you believe that and get rewarded for the process, then you'll enjoy the process, and then the outcome will take care of itself.
Excellent.
Yeah.
You guys, thank you, and thanks to our customers and those soon-to-be customers. Emmett, appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Blair. Thanks for having me.
Yep, thank you.
It's a beautiful area of the world.
Thank you.